Hi, my name is Christian Furman, and this is my speech on There Should Be a Law. So, how physically active are you on a daily basis? And why does that matter in today's age? My topic I decided to go over is exercise, and I believe it should be a law which requires people to do some sort of physical activity at least once a day to ensure they stay in some sort of physical shape. So, first thing we're going to go over is the bads of what can happen to you when you're not physically fit and what risks you are at. So, while being physically inactive, you're at higher risk for cancers such as breast cancer, colon, uterine. You're at higher risk for osteoporosis. Along with that, you also have higher risk for not only just falls, but injuries in general when you're not physically fit. You have higher chance of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, increased risk of strokes, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. And finally, or actually not finally, you also have higher risk for heart diseases, such as coronary artery disease and heart attacks. And now finally, you are at higher risk for obesity. To elaborate on obesity more, the less active you are or physically fit your body is, your metabolism slows down. And your metabolism, if many don't know, can dictate how much weight you gain and how you burn your foods off and use that food source as energy. So we're going to go on to why it is good and the benefits of being physically fit. So first, you're at lower risk for chronic diseases. Second, it improves your daily energy. So you'll be less lazy, you're feeling more fit and active. On top of that, it improves your moods. People feel better when they're in better shape. It helps with your weight management. It goes back to the metabolism. Your metabolism picks up the better in shape you are. It strengthens your bones and muscles, which will help decrease those risk factors we were talking about for injuries and falls, etc. And finally, it increases your chance of living longer. If you want to live a long, healthy life and enjoy your life, because we only get one, definitely should consider taking care of your body. All right, so how is being healthy going to benefit society? Well, first, better shape you are, the better you feel. People will be more self-motivated in life and less lazy in their daily lives, which will result in more productivity in people during whether it be work or other activities, along with hopefully less violence. If everyone's feeling better, there shouldn't be as much confrontations and arguments. Everybody can handle things in a much more professional manner. On top of that, everyone in society will be in lower risk for injuries and illnesses, which then can increase life expectancy. So that's pretty self-explanatory. If you're not getting hurt or injured or you're low at risk for diseases, you're most likely going to live longer than someone who else is more prone for those symptoms. And finally, on top of that, we will be more capable of physical activities in our daily lives. And it'll be much more easier for us to manage stuff, whether it be daily chores or physical labor, etc., etc. But it definitely will help benefit in those aspects. So how will we implement this? So I've thought of two ways. One is a requirement for people to participate in some sort of physical fitness class on a daily basis where you go and get your hour in and you're done. And the second thing, because in times of COVID now, is I thought there could also be some sort of way where you record and submit your proof of daily exercise as another way to enforce this law. So with those two, that's what I would consider to be good ways to benefit to enforcing the law. So that was my speech on There Should Be a Law on exercise, and hopefully you learn a lot that it can benefit you as well harm you when you're not being physically active, and hopefully it will benefit you guys to be more aware of that in your daily lives, even if it's not enforced as a law. Have a good one.